Tonight at 5, the two people charged in killing of four Laurel, Nebraska residents have been ordered to pay $1 million to the sister and the estate of one of the victims. Here's the information for you tonight. Coming into the KTIV newsroom, Dana Twyford was killed along with her father, Gene, and mother, Janet, in their Laurel home back in 2022. Dana's sister, Gail Curry, filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Jason Jones, who's been convicted of the killings, and his wife, Carrie Jones, who has pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder. The lawsuit says Dana suffered extreme physical and emotional damage when she realized Jason Jones was killing her parents before her death. Neither Jones responded to the lawsuit. A judge has entered a default judgment on behalf of her sister, Gail, and other family members. Well,